Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Let's talk about the short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenario for Solana. They are both, however, overall bullish, but one is short-term bullish and one short-term bearish, and there's a clear pivot between the two. That's exactly what we want. We want to have two scenarios so we can prepare for whatever the market chooses to do, but then we need to know when probabilities are shifting, right? So as you know, there is this one scenario that's highlighted in yellow. We talked about that over the last week or so, where the market already rallied. So we in both scenarios that we want to discuss here today, we have a substantial low in place, and the 5th of August formed a low, in a wave 4. It's not fully confirmed yet, but that's at the moment what we can track as long as relevant support levels are holding. So in the yellow scenario, we have an initial 1-2 set up. The wave 2 bottomed in September. That was around $119. There was a support area there at the time, which I've now removed from the chart. We don't need it anymore, really. And then we could be moving up in a in a third wave, right? So the third wave is an ABC structure. It has to be. There's no other way this can be labeled in the yellow scenario. Not in an impulsive way, at least, right? And in this case, we have an A wave up, a B wave down, and we could be in the C wave. The C wave is always a 5-wave move. We completed waves 1 and 2. The third wave, the fourth is now unfolding, and then a 5th wave. So if the 4th wave is still unfolding, you know that support area already. It's located between $150.83 and $161, this support area, micro support, And below that $150.80 level, this is where the short-term bearish scenario comes into play, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But as long as the price is holding above $150.83, one more high in wave 5 is possible. However, I have to say the market already had a chance to complete wave 4 here and to form a 1-2 setup and break out directly. It hasn't done that yet. Whenever that's not happening, the market has a chance to already rally and break out, and it's actually not happening, but we haven't got invalidation yet. So we have a reset, for example, as you can see in this yellow wave 4. Well, that's typically not a great sign for the bulls. Okay, it would indicate some weakness and might indicate that we're actually going for the short-term bearish scenario. It's just something I want to make sure that it is clear. At the moment, regardless of which one it is, the local trend is down from the last high when the price got rejected from our trend line here, because we have not yet broken out of this trend channel. So this trend line stopped the price from going higher. So the local trend is down. It's just worth watching now the support area for a potential reaction. Now, any break below $150.83, what would that mean? But before we talk about that, actually, one more high would likely complete wave 5 of C of 3, and we should see the price get to around about $208 plus. By the way, I uploaded on our stocks channel today a Coinbase video. I know a lot of you are interested in Coinbase as well, because a lot of people are asking in the comments all the time. So if you're interested in that, the link to that channel is in the video description. Some of you might not even know that we have this channel. It's about stocks and gold, silver. PayPal was covered, Coinbase today. So you might want to check that out if you're interested. Also, sometimes I'm covering Tesla, and MicroStrategy was covered recently as well, which is obviously also a crypto stock. So yeah, I do cover crypto stocks on this channel, so you might want to check it out. Feel free to do so. Let's go back to the short-term bearish scenario. In this case, or in this scenario, the wave 2 never finished. I highlighted to you in the last few days that should we break below the upper support area, I will bring this scenario on the chart. Now, we haven't broken it, but I want to make you aware of it, obviously, before it happens, right? So you can prepare. You need to know what would be the, let's say, support levels that are relevant should the price break below the upper pivot. And then we talk about here these Fibonacci extensions between $134.64 and $111.21. There are 4 levels we can watch: $134.64, $125.16, $119.71, and $111.21. In this case, wave 1 topped, as in the yellow count, yes, but then the move down was only the A wave. This is an overshooting B wave, which often happens in crypto. It's a 3-wave move, right? And then we could be moving down now in wave C, but we might never end below the A wave low. So that's something to understand. That's why I've got this blue area, which starts above the A wave low, but ends below. So that's the bandwidth we have to accept in that scenario. So in both counts bullish, but as soon as we break below the August low, we get invalidation for also the white count, then we're probably looking at the $70 to $80 area. I think the best approach is to watch for a reaction to the upside at one of these fib levels. If the price doesn't react at all to the upper pivot, I mean, there's no reason to be bullish in the short term. For now, the market is, it looks like we're caught in a correction, and we just need to watch these two key areas for possible reactions. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.